Hi, I'm Richard Powell. I'm the owner, managing director of Kuckoo.
Yeah, the Kuckoo Rocks project, to be honest, is a really exciting project to be part of.
When I was going through the process of design and speccing of the new bars, I was looking for people with experience, particularly in onyx. I knew it was the material I wanted to use, and the fabrication company that I used recommended Granite House. Said they'd done a number of large projects, hotels, bars, and put me in touch with Mabine basically.
Well, Rich wanted something that would look stunning. People would come in, it'd be a talking point, and he also lit a lot of these bars up in red, which is unusual.
I'd done a lot of the design myself, working with the fabricators, and there were areas of expertise that you can't really get from any other people on this, and Mabine in particular was really thorough, worked with the fabricator, checked all the tolerances and what we were doing. I was confident that they could deliver what we wanted.
Really amazing ideas. He wanted a backlit material. We spoke about onyx. I think what was unique about it is he wanted to use onyx on the surface as well as the frontage. And some of the tops, when you look at some of the poser tables, they almost look like a prism. And when it's backlit, it looks like a prism of light.
And we wanted to take our basic design up a notch, and we believed that the stone was the way to do that, to give us something striking. So yeah, something to set us apart from the rest of the maybe SMEs and smaller bars, something that says, you know, we mean business.
A lot of people were scared of working with onyx. They didn't really know what to do with it. It was too much for them to get involved in, should we say, whereas when we saw the project, we took it on board as a challenge really, and we really enjoyed working with it, and then we completed several projects after that with Rich.
It was enjoyable and nerve-wracking all at the same time. We did have some bumps along the way, but Granite House were brilliant. You know, there was a real this is going to happen mentality from them. There was no giving up.
If Rich is ever thinking of doing a new site, we'll bounce ideas off each other early on, just so we know by the time that job comes to fruition, he gets exactly what he wants and we're prepared for what we need to do to give him the result. Got a relationship based on trust. He knows he can ask me for honest, impartial advice, and you know, at least that way, whenever he is doing a project moving forward, we can give him the right advice. We can talk about budgets, what his design intent is, and just to make sure whatever we do, it works for all parties involved.
I think it's allowed us to step up into the bigger hospitality picture, to get taken seriously. Where, you know, this is proper engineering, this is proper workmanship. People that come in here can see and feel the quality that we've managed to achieve. So yeah, for me, it was about taking the design up a notch, and we really achieved that.
By the time we did Knutsford, we'd already done several of the Kuckoos for Rich, so we were advanced with the concept already by now. So by the time we came to do the Knutsford site, it was about what material to go for, what we were going to do with the layout. We knew budget was there was a certain budget constraint that we had to make it work within, so we sourced types of onyx that would work within that budget. And to make it look right, we did the layout in such a way that we tried to continue the veining throughout it to give it a feature, and I think that worked really well. With the experience he'd had at the other sites, he knew what he wanted, what he didn't want, and we sent him several images of blocks that were available with which we could meet the required budget. He looked at them all, he picked what he wanted to do the job from. We got that material in, and then we laid it all out digitally so you could see the layout, and from there onwards the job was done.
I quite enjoyed the prototyping stage. It was exciting, you know, to start working with it and start figuring everything out, and then going back to Mabine and saying, you know, what about the shadows, what about this, what about that, talking through that.
Because we laid all the slabs out and Rich could actually see what the finished job was going to look like before we cut a single piece. I think the whole job from start to finish from us picking the slabs to actually completing the job was a process of 7 weeks. When the slabs arrived, from that stage to us having the job fitted was probably no more than 3.5 to 4 weeks.
As much as Granite House will go through everything they possibly can, there's always going to be lumps and bumps along the way, and I just have every trust that they'll always deliver for us, and that the bars speak for themselves.
Like Rich found out, there are many granite companies out there, but I think we're a little bit different in that you can call upon years of experience of working in hospitality. We can see issues before they become issues. We can help you, support you, and we'll be with you all the way through the project. You can trust us to deliver your project on time, and we're with you right from the beginning of the project all the way till handover. And I think that's the difference with us. We're not fazed by projects like this. You can, like you say, you can go to many granite suppliers and all they want to do is make rectangles or simple kitchen worktops. For us, we're passionate about stone, and projects like this is what makes us tick. So whenever you've got a hospitality project, you know where to come. We do aspire to be the best at this kind of work.